All right, well, welcome to episode 2 or 3 or whatever of learning to roll a kayak. So I had the session out at the Saxbaha Kayak Skills Training Center. Get that right? And had some good results there, but I've had mixed results on my own since then. So we got some cross paddles crew, River King Pete on the far side. I've got some adult supervision to help me with some rolling. Hopefully practice makes perfect. So let's get out there. A big thank you to Bonnie and Alan from B&A Adventures for taking the time to set this event up at the pool. I'll put a link in the description, but be sure to check out their channel if you haven't yet. To be perfectly honest, I'm still kind of working through this mental game of being upside down underwater. For me, learning to roll a kayak is really kind of a necessary gateway to safely tackling bigger whitewater. There are definitely parts of me that remain apprehensive, but for me, there's nothing that comes close to the feeling of overcoming fear and accomplishing something that you didn't think was possible. So maybe a little apprehension is a good thing to keep a healthy respect for the river, but still pushing myself to step outside of my comfort zone. I don't think the lifeguard that was on duty that night was quite prepared for us to seemingly intentionally try to drown ourselves. When I called for the T-rescue here from Pete, the lifeguard jumped in to try to save me. So props to him for sure. And I believe that he may have caught the kayaking bug that night after watching all of us.
Thank you, not making you work too hard. I apologize.
I feel like I get right here and then the blade wants to immediately go down. Right.
So, head to the bottom of the pool. Head to the bottom, that's right. That's the one.
Come on now, figure it out. As I look back on this footage, I can see how I'm progressively starting to overthink things throughout the night. I spent a lot of time underwater just thinking about what I needed to do instead of just doing it.
So you're saying I'm lifting my head?
Every time your head's coming up, and not to the ground. If you do it right.
The other common theme that I still need to work on is not lifting my doggone head every single time I try to come out of the water. Even after talking with Pete about it, I still didn't beat it out of my muscle memory. Here I finally made it up on my third try, but you could see it just barely happened, and I was still lifting my head. This is clearly something I'm just gonna have to keep working on. How long can he hold it, folks?
Lift to the head?
Yeah, lift the head, which is unconscious core.
So, what I feel like I'm doing is...
You're not touching your right shoulder to the back of the boat. Finish like that.
Okay.
And then you won't be able to, and looking at your blade, if you finish touching your right shoulder to your boat and looking at your blade, you lift your head.
Well, see, that was my problem when I was on my own the other day. I was getting here, and I was still not coming up. So I don't know if my blade position was wrong.
You've done recorded them, and you're actually reversing what you've done by trying to lift your head up.
Okay.
And after 3 sets, you've gone back.
Just like that.
Just like that. How long can you stay in the water?
Till I get up? I don't know. Just do that. You ready?
So this is Tucker. Tucker is 7 years old, and he is the future of the sport. He'll probably be rolling before me.
Oh, Tucker, that's looking good, man.
He is rocking it.
You're looking at you're like you're scared of the water. Yeah, that's where you would be. That's it! When you're doing the jerk, you're pulling the shoes back. Pulling the boat back. Sit up. It's not a... Is that... Okay, that's where
Okay.
You were still looking right, but you're like doing a weird get away from the thing instead of just owning it. The finish is all you're missing.
I am definitely starting to overthink things now. Here, Pete's helping me with correcting my form, which is very, very helpful. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I guess I had it in my mind that I didn't need to be all herky-jerky, which resulted in me just moving too slow.
Sorry about that. Yeah. I got a big old mouthful of water. I was like, I saw the board.
Well, he's not trying anymore. We're done here.
And this is what the beginnings of panic looks like.
Well, my first session at the River Kings indoor training facility. Make it look easy. But kind of reached the point of diminishing returns. Kind of worn myself out down here for about, Pete's just laughing at me. He's like, I've got such great footage.
He's working hard, folks. He's putting in the time. Sometimes it comes easy.
Sometimes it don't.
You gotta work for it.
He'll get it.
Practice makes perfect. But stuff like this is a huge help. Just keeping at it. The pool is definitely a plus for being able to see what's going on in the water. But, I think that's it for tonight. I'm gonna get out and head on home. So we'll see you on the next one. Good times.
There we go.
That's how a River King gets out of the pool.
Now it's definitely good times.